My name is Anthony Ochinero. I also go by Riley, 24 years old. Been at Chrome about almost 6 months. When I was 14 years old, I got on pain pills. Started drinking heavy when I was about 18 years old. And I really started getting in trouble when I turned 18. I got really bad on drugs and alcohol. I think what I lacked a lot that led up to a lot of these events was my lack of purpose. Spent a lot of time in psych wards, hospitals. I mean, I've been locked up for a couple years. I was homeless for a while, and I just got down to this point where I really felt like I gave up, when drugs and alcohol and everything. And I always just felt just real alone, and it was just a lot of my life. It was dark, in and out of these institutions, and I really don't even know how I'm here. It's the only way that I'm sitting right here right now is God. I mean, that's the only way that this is possible. Me being here, man, it's just nothing short of a miracle. A lot of my friends too, including my brother, he died from fentanyl overdose, and so death and overdosing and getting locked up, it had just become normalized to me. So I mean, I didn't really see nothing wrong with it. All the times when I was just in a room by myself, I was just like, man, there's gotta be more to it than this. I just had that little bit of hope that just kind of kept me going through the years. And God, I mean, it changes everything, having God in life. I mean, I got tempted. I just felt like it described me, who I was, tempted by materialism, consumerism, women, drugs. That's how I felt like who I was. I was just a very tempted individual. I never knew about Chrome until this last time I was locked up. I was in there, they were offering me 36 months, Department of Corrections. They wanted me to go to prison. And a couple people were talking about it. They were like, man, there's this program, and we heard that it's good, and it's worth the shot. But by the grace of God, I mean, the prosecutors, I asked my public defender, I got an interview for it, and they let me come. I came here, and I started talking to people and stuff, found a couple people I can trust and whatnot, and they told me, they're like, man, these guys, they really do have good intentions. Most important two things that I learned here is love and selflessness, because I was a very self-centered person, and I had all this anxiety and stuff, and I never really thought about getting out of myself or really even caring about other people's needs or wants or what they thought. Since I've been at Chrome, I've seen myself more selfless. I'm willing to actually give my brother something if he needs something. I'm most thankful for the faith, because the faith is the root of where I feel all of these other things are springing from. So I'm just especially grateful to just have the ability to have that kind of open mind, to be open and available to the fruits such as love, joy, peace, understanding, self-control. I hadn't been close to a lot of my family in years, since I started doing a lot of drugs and alcohol. I talked to my cousin for the first time in years, and it was cool because when I talked to her, I didn't really have any intention on talking about God, but then she brought it up. She heard I was in a faith-based program, and so I got the opportunity to talk with her about that. And my dad, I felt like he kind of just wrote me off, and so my dad, my cousin, and a couple other people, they want to talk to me. So I mean, that's just a blessing. If there's one thing I could tell to anybody that was in my situation that I was in before, I guess I would tell them that when change seems difficult or slow, don't let your frustrations or your desire for quick results make you give up.